Yo, 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 people and patrons of the night. It is your boy, BD. I am the host of the Horror Tavern, and I got some very exciting horror movie news to share with you guys because this one is personally intriguing to me. So, one of my best friends in real life, he actually guest starred in my review of The Watchers 2024. You go to my channel down below, you can click on my Watchers review and see him. He's the guy sitting next to me. He sent me a Facebook post that popped up on his timeline that talked about a Stephen King short story that was going to be adapted into a theatrical release movie. And it was directed by Oz Perkins, short for Osgood Perkins. He directed Hansel and Gretel 2020, which I've not seen that movie, but I will plan to. And he's going to be adapting this Stephen King short story into a movie. And the short story is Stephen King's The Monkey from his Skeleton Crew, I believe. Skeleton Crew short story collection. And I'm extremely excited about this because The Monkey by Stephen King is one of my favorite short stories that he's written. And it's actually one of my favorite short stories of all time. I'm a big fan of that one. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10, I believe. I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. It's an intense short story. It deals with this evil monkey toy that's been plaguing the main character's family for a long time. It spreads bad luck, causes accidents and bad things to happen, people close around you to die, and it ends up being found by him once again. I think it's like in a closet or something as like an antique, and he gets PTSD because he remembers what happened to him as a kid involving it, and it starts plaguing his life once again. So that short story is amazing. I absolutely love it. I think it's a fantastic short story. So hearing that it's going to be adapted into a mainstream movie was pretty exciting. And then as I read up on it, I got some fun little details that make me really excited to check it out. So I'm looking forward to this. First of all, it's going to be a 2025 movie. It's going to be released February 21st, 2025. The thumbnail of this video is supposed to be the teaser promotion, I guess, poster that Oz Perkins released out there. So this is what's going to be, I guess, like a teaser poster for it. And some other cool things about it. It's going to be directed by James Wan, and James Wan being involved, boom, perks me up because I'm a fan of James Wan. I like his stuff, even his work that gets criticized, like recently Night Swim 2024 got slammed by so many people. And then I watched the movie and I'm like, this is a pretty good movie. I don't know what the fuck people are smoking and dogpiling it for no reason, especially compared to some other horrible movies that came out this year, like Tarot 2024, which I roasted, like The Watchers 2024, which I roasted. So yeah, I'm a fan of James Wan. I like his stuff. I even liked Fast and Furious 7. I'm a big fan of that movie for the franchise, and he was involved with that. I like the shots that he did. I like the stuff involving that. So I'm excited that James Wan is going to be involved in this, and I'm very happy that he's getting back into directing horror movies. And so far, I've liked his stuff for the most part. So he's involved with this. And another cool thing was that one of the people starring in this movie is Elijah Wood from Lord of the Rings. Holy fuck, man. Elijah Wood is in this horror movie? That also perked me up. I was like, what the fuck? Elijah Wood is going to be starring in this horror movie, The Monkey. And I get it, it's a Stephen King short story. You got a lot of sway power in there. Stephen King's name sells millions. And the short story is I think this is a fan favorite short story. A lot of people like The Monkey just for how iconic it is. And one of another piece of detail, aside from James Wan directing it, aside from Elijah Wood starring in it, that really wowed me was Oz. Excuse me. I'm excited, so I'm a little bit jumbled all over the place. I don't want to get my hopes too much about the movie in case it ends up being bad, but I'd be lying if I said I'm not excited. So another piece of information that got me, I guess, more hyped up about the movie is Oz Perkins was talking about what their idea was in terms of the direction they want to go with adapting the Stephen King short story, because the short story is very intense. It's sort of a slow burn. There's not much going on in terms of it, but it's very suspenseful, very intense. Again, it's about a cursed object plaguing a guy's life when he was a kid, and now plaguing his life when he has a kids and family. So it's a very intense one, and the climax is pretty fucking scary, out on the lake, and intense as well. It's a very tense-filled story. So the way that he wanted to go about adapting this is he said that it's going to be similar along lines to films like Gremlins, Misery, and Creepshow. And when this motherfucker said Creepshow, I was like, holy fucking shit. Creepshow just got name dropped. And the reason why is because when my friend, Horror FFA, made a video on his channel called Stories That He Would Like to See Adapted into the Creepshow franchise, I gave him some suggestions. I gave him the suggestions like I Am the Doorway, which was featured in Night Shift by Stephen King. I thought that one was similar to like Jordy Verrell from the first movie. And then I told him that The Monkey is a candidate that should be adapted. And now the fact that Oz Perkins mentioned Creepshow in the direction he wants to take adapting the story, and it's The Monkey, I'm like, holy shit. What I said about The Monkey being a candidate to be adapted into Creepshow on his video, and then just in simple discussion, is now actually kind of manifesting into reality. So that is so fucking cool. I am so excited at the fact that he brought up Creepshow involving the story, because I've always vouched for wanting to see The Monkey adapted into a Creepshow format. And although it isn't Creepshow, the fact that he name dropped Creepshow is fucking hype as shit. And I am so fucking ready. My body is ready. I will prepare my body in various ways to get ready for this movie. And just be ready to all my homies out there. If you go watch this movie with me, I'm cutting a hole in the bottom of the popcorn. You know what time it is, buddy. We going in. This shit is finna be awesome, man. The fact that that got mentioned is so fucking cool. And of course, Misery. And he talks about how, you know, he wants to take this seriously. It's about a cursed object. So he wants to embody some of the nostalgic feels that Stephen King does with his stories. And Perkins said that this movie is going to be similar to like an 80s and 90s flick. Fucking clap it up for that, bro. The fact that you're adapting Stephen King's The Monkey, one of my favorite short stories, a fan favorite, people like this one. The fact that you mentioned Creepshow, which is like the perfect franchise type of feel for this type of story. And the fact that you mentioned the 80s and 90s, right around that time period Stephen King released the story. I'm like, let's fucking go, man. That's what you need for this movie. So again, I haven't seen Oz Perkins stuff. I haven't seen, you know, Hansel and Gretel 2020. I gotta watch that. But the fact that that is what's mentioned in the direction for the movie, the fact that you got James Wan in this bitch directing it, the fact that you got Elijah fucking Wood, Mr. Lord of the Rings, hero of the people, the people's hero in this bitch. That shit is so hype. And I'm very excited for it. I can't wait until it releases February 21st, 2025. And yeah, be prepared for that review. I fucking hope this movie is a banger. I hope it, because all the signs so far point towards me that it's going to be a banger. I really hope that it's going to be a fucking banger, man. But that's all I got for today. Hope you guys enjoyed that little news video. Are you excited about it? Have you read The Monkey? I've done a YouTube short review of The Monkey on my channel. Go check that out down below. I'll talk about it in the future for some of the best horror short stories I've read. I'll reread it and talk about it. Yeah, I'm fucking hyped. Let me know how you feel about The Monkey, the short story, and how it's getting adapted. Are you anticipating this? Are you optimistic? Are you a little bit on the edge? Right now, I'm just full on optimistic. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. I'm really praying to God that it works out well, because again, the fact that I've talked about this before, I've talked about The Monkey being a candidate to be adapted into Creepshow, and now The Monkey's being adapted into a movie, and Creepshow's getting mentioned for the direction. Whew. This is fucking heaven, man. And I got some delicious ass cookies today. So the fact that I got delicious ass cookies and I got this delicious ass dessert of news, God bless, man. God bless. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that like button. It's free. Lets me know you guys support, and it'll get this news out there for all of you guys so we could spark up a dialogue. Stay tuned for more content to come, and deuces. Clap it up, people, just like The Monkey.